Hello, welcome again. So here we are playing with the AI Nous hub and a servo. I've plugged in one servo. It's called Servo One. Um, Something I did finally realize: the orange one is the drive, and the gray is kind of just a slave. It'll just spin freely, kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe it's for balance. Um, so this one does not. This one is actually hooked up to drive, and then the freewheel. So we're gonna turn it over if we can, and let's go back and look at the program. I dimmed the lights so maybe you can see the screen better. Some things down here that I don't know anything about yet. A program that I loaded, but let's go back and look at that program. So this is what I want to do. We're gonna press the up button again. There are 4 input buttons: up, down, right, left, A and B, and then there's the home button. And we're gonna have the servo again. We'll look at what these are. Set servos to a certain speed. Set servo to a speed increase. Stop servos. Find out the speed of a servo. Okay, and then set to an angle. Set to an angle increase. Set clockwise to return to 0 point or counterclockwise for 0 point. Timing, servo, get the angle, new 0 point. So here's what I did. I said we're just going to set it to 0 angle, turn to 90, turn to 150, and then we're going to get it spinning at 50% speed, and they're going to increase speed 80%. I don't know if that's 80% or an 80% increase. I would assume it'd have to be 80% because if you kept increasing, you would eventually go over 100%, right? So I assume it's 80%. And then I'm going to stop it. But then I think I'm going to spin it the opposite direction if I set the speed to -70. So let's download it. The screen, I can't show you both this and what the screen does. But I could try quickly do it. So download. And then we're going to quickly go to there. Alrighty. So now I'm going to run the program. So that means press that. Running. And then my trigger was the up. Again, this is servo 0. This is the drive. Went to 0, went to 90, went to 150. Okay. So it was gone 50%, then it increased to 80%, then it stopped, and now it's going the opposite direction. That was the -70. And the interesting thing is I don't have to put this in a forever loop, and I don't understand why that is true. It's just going to keep doing this until some other command tells it to not do it, which I find interesting logic. Just have to realize that it's going to keep running even without a forever loop. And there is a forever loop here. Let's go to controls. I mean, there is a forever loop. But the program never ends, which is, I find interesting. So there we go. Another quick look at the servos, that when you build stuff, you can make things happen.